Hello, I am king of the Loo Kang Kast, and this is
Your mother.
and
Brandon or BSW
Vlogs 2
Vlogs 2. Hello, Loo
Why is
Kang
Brandon here?
Kast. Yeah.
because
Explain.
this week we're gonna learn about all things Jewish. Hey!
Yay! Welcome to
Said
Hebrew
nobody ever.
school.
Now, Brandon, you
Yes, Kang.
are the only Jew that I know,
Of all time.
and I figured we might need to inform the masses about some uh, incorrect judgments they may have upon you, and
Oh, I
maybe
thought you
learn
were
a little
trying to
about your
convert everyone to
history.
Judaism.
That's the
Okay.
goal.
Maybe.
I'm happy you came to me,
No.
Kang. And
Well, I can't
Your
come
dad
to
wasn't
anybody else.
available.
am I the first guest on the Loo Kang Cast?
You are the first guest on the Loo
Unfortunately.
Kang Cast.
Woo! Do I
No,
gotta?
Paul. Paul was on here for one time for like a half second. Wink, wink.
Do I
He
get a
popped in to say,
button?
hey.
Do I get a
When's
button
that?
True.
or like a plaque?
You know, you're
Yeah,
not
you'll
the
get
first though.
tooth enamel plaque or whatever.
I do need to
Got
get
him.
my cavities filled.
So, Brandon, what is
Yes.
the biggest misconception
Misconception.
about
Okay, Sean
Jews
Connery.
that other people have that you want to fix up?
Uh,
What?
uh,
You have a drug addiction?
yeah. People think Jews got big noses. Which
You're
kind
gonna
of true.
pretend like that's not a fact.
It's kind of true, actually. So I can't think of anything
Go
that people
look at your
misconstrue.
family. Go upstairs.
I don't want
Get
it.
a
I'm on my
tape measure
computer.
out.
You want me to bring a desktop upstairs, Woo?
Get a tape measure out and measure everyone, not their
Okay.
pee-pee.
Even Buffy?
She's a
If
Jewish
Buffy's
cat.
Jewish, then yes. If it's a Persian
Can
cat,
a cat be Jewish?
As long as she's practicing, yes.
Islamish.
Islam.
now I have a question, Brandon. Are all Jewish people practicing Judaism to go pro one day?
Well, there's actually a lot of different Jews. Like, some Jews don't really even practice Judaism at all.
Why is it called Judaism or Judaism? What is it called?
Why is it called racism?
Why is it called Judaism? Got him.
Why
Got
is it
that
called
word.
Mexicanism?
It's not. This isn't about me, Brandon. This is about your disgusting race or credence
It's
or
a
whatever.
religion.
Same thing.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to think of times people were actually anti-Semitic to me.
Oh, that's a good story to be had.
I know there's one, but you guys know it. But I could tell on the podcast.
Yes,
I mean,
please
that's-
share with us.
Well, I was on, doing my thing, browsing Tinder, and I was talking to this girl for like a good week. Not buck.
Wow, he's so Jewish.
Yeah.
And then it just never really came up about religion. But then I was like, she was like, "Wow, you look like Seth Rogen." I'm like, "Yeah, it's weird because I look like Seth Rogen." I'm like, "I'm Jew. I've hair like him. He has hair like me. I'm Canadian. He's Canadian. I'm Jewish. He's Jewish." And then suddenly, poof, I'm blocked.
Wow. How did you feel about that?
It was a big turn on.
Did you do anything about the person that blocked you? Did you report her to the almost like TikTok?
I couldn't
police?
report
To
her
the
because I'm
proper
blocked. I
Hmm,
should just try dating people on TikTok,
You should.
like the pedos do on TikTok.
So that's your only time that you were.
I,
Jews aren't oppressed as oppressed
here
as they
pretty
think.
often.
Except by me.
On Discord pretty often,
Oh no!
I
you
just
can't
said-
and
talk
once
about
at a grocery store, I was like,
Oh,
Daddy, which hella should we get? And then this girl mutters behind me. This woman mutters.
She's a mother?
She goes, spoiled Jewish brat.
That was much better than the Tinder story. That is very anti-Semitic. She went full racism on you. Racism?
I don't even.
Full racism.
Never go
She
full
went
racism.
racial mode. Has anyone ever been racist to you, Lou?
No, because most people think I'm white. So they just kind of
Yeah.
assume that I'm white, and they're like, oh, I'm
I
not going
shook
to say
it.
anything racist. What?
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 What did you say?
I think I solved the
You
conflict between Israel and Palestine, and I shook a Muslim person's hand.
You shucked and jived?
You
I
shook.
I shook.
So,
And
Brandon, you've
Kang.
had a couple of moments in your life in which people were rude to you about being Jewish. You can't think of any
Unfortunately.
misconceptions that were misconstrued.
We don't. We like food. We like Chinese food a lot more than people think.
Okay. What's your favorite Chinese food?
Honey, chicken,
What kind of
I thought he was
Chinese
just
food
going to
is
say
that?
honey.
honey glazed chicken, bro.
Okay.
What about it?
All right.
It's some good fucking weed, dude.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Go watch my
So-
420 video if you haven't seen it.
What are
Don't.
some
Link will
Jewish
not be in the
foods?
description.
What are some foods that Jews eat that like we just don't eat? Normal
Kebab.
people.
There's this thing called kugel or kugel,
Oh.
and it's like
Google?
potato, and like it's like a potato casserole, and it's pretty good. And there's everyone knows matzo ball soup and the I can't think of anything. Knishes,
Gefilte fish,
gefilte fish, shawarma.
shawarma. I think that's a little kind of like a Middle Eastern thing. I don't really
Yeah.
think it's a Jewish.
Falafel.
Yeah,
That's also
that's Middle Eastern.
It's pronounced falafel?
no
No.
falafel.
Okay, thank God. 'Cause
Is it pronounced
I've been saying
garbanzo?
falafel.
Garbanzo beans.
So, what's your favorite out of those?
Probably knishes, because when I worked at a deli, I had knishes every
That he
week.
got fired from?
I didn't get fired. I quit it there, and then I got fired from a different place.
Quitted.
I
farted
quitted.
and I quitted.
I quit.
I quitted that store because they weren't treating me right.
Were they being anti-Semitic?
No, they're Jewish. They just didn't know my name
Oh.
after working there for a year.
Speaking of, is Brandon a Jewish name?
No.
What's your Jewish name, Chaim?
I think it's Ba'er Nehemiah.
Whoa.
Is that some kind of new Jordan?
It just means well. It just means well. So I'm not really
Oh.
great. I'm just well.
I thought you said wealth. I was like, you fucking Jew.
If that meant wealth, man, I'd be happy. But it just means
What
well.
does Chaim mean?
Chaim? I don't know what Chaim means, but I know a Chaim.
I thought you had to say Chaim, not just Chaim.
You gotta do it
Chaim.
correct.
You gotta get that fucking Lou out in the back of your throat.
I got a Jewish question for you.
Okay.
Who's your favorite Jew celebrity? Both of you.
That's a good question.
Yeah, which ones are Jewish? I think like half of them, but
ScarJo.
which ones are confirmed Jewish?
ScarJo.
I don't believe Scarlett Johansson's a Jew.
She's a half
Gal
Jew.
Gadot.
Gal Gadot's
Thinking of-
actually from fucking Israel.
I'm just thinking of hot Jews.
Well, you said favorite. If you said hot, I'm going with ScarJo.
Not Gildo.
What?
But like
Gal Gadot can win in a fight, though.
she could.
She's Wonder Woman.
Oh, and I'm not saying she's not hot. They're probably both equally hot. I'm just saying that I
She's
would have
your
gone
wife.
with ScarJo.
My
as
God,
soon as I
Borat's
did that.
Jewish?
Who is Jewish?
Bornad?
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks Jewish and he sounds Jewish.
He's
and
big. That's why he makes he comes up with a bunch of Jew jokes because he knows it. And also, a lot of what he speaks in Borat, it's just Hebrew.
Hmm.
People just don't
I've
know.
never seen Borat.
You've never seen Borat?
Oh, that might be
No.
a reviewer.
That's an episode.
Let's put that in my hip pocket. Where'd that phrase come from? I bet the Jews
It's
knew
gonna
that
fucking
phrase.
break if once it's in there. You might sit on it, fatty. God.
Whoa. What's the worst thing you ever sat on?
My balls.
Just dick.
My falafel.
Adam Sandler.
He's a
Yeah,
good Jew.
probably Adam
What
Sandler.
about O.J. Simpson?
Barbara Streisand.
You.
Did you also Google fucking Jewish actors?
I was told not
I
to
know I
type.
did.
You can
Whoa.
search it on your phone.
You
Brandon.
want to hear me type?
No, no, Brandon, get away from the keyboard.
Got him. That's just an example. What's your favorite Jewish wrestler?
Colt Cabana. I don't. I don't know any other ones.
Kane.
Kane's a Jewish wrestler.
I'm pretty. There's rumors floating.
Oh,
Kane is
Macho Man.
Spanish.
King.
well, who's your favorite Jewish actor?
Me?
Yeah,
I thought Adam Driver was Jewish for the longest time, but he's not. He just looks it.
he plays a Jew in that
Black
one
Klansman.
movie.
Yeah, I thought that's why I thought he was Jewish. But like,
He looks
I can't
Jewish.
believe that's just like when they casted Scarlett Johansson as the Asian girl in that one movie. I don't know why there wasn't a big outrage over this.
Because
hope it
in anime, people look
There's-
white sometimes.
There's more weebs than Jews.
Jews?
Jews.
Jeez. Oh,
Robinson.
okay. I have a good question for you.
Wait, I didn't answer the last question.
Oh, you don't? I was like, yeah, you
What?
said Adam Driver.
I guess Seth Rogen, because I look like.
And you're both Jewish. And
Yeah.
blocked.
And blacked.com.
So what's a Jew's
The
favorite
hell?
porn site?
A Jew's favorite porn. That's a bit personal.
J-Date? J-Date profiles?
It's called J-Fucked.
Is that a real thing?
From the people
I don't know. I
about
just
you
made it
fuck.
up. It could be real. I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, if it's not, I know my next $1 million idea.
J-Fucked. I'll get people from the synagogue.
Oh, my favorite Jewish wrestler is Goldberg.
Oh, yeah. You know he's on this show called The Goldbergs now?
Really? The
Is
show
he
was based
actually?
in the 80s?
He cameoed.
Cameo.
Cameo.
Got a
I can't-
Pokemon?
He cameoed in a couple episodes. That's what I've heard, because my brother watches it.
They got their phone out and went on Cameo and bought a video from Goldberg?
I bought a video on J-Fucked.
I feel like Goldberg would be on Cameo.
Have you ever paid for porn?
Goldberg's definitely on Cameo.
I've never paid for porn.
I mean, I technically haven't. Wish. Because, like, I
Wish
pay
I
for
could.
it technically because I have to pay my internet, but that's not directly paying the fucking
No.
porn people for their porn.
I can't hear anyone, so I'm going to leave and rejoin if you guys can hear me.
All right.
Dumbass.
Sorry about that.
Brandon, I
Shut-
have a big question for you.
Yeah.
You see, us normal folk, we only know of a few traditional Jewish holidays, such
Uh-huh.
as like Hanukkah and Ramadan.
Yeah.
What are some
Ramadan.
Is it
more
Ramadan
obscure ones?
Arab one?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, that's a good one. What's that
That's
one
a-
about?
We celebrate the mice that go under, riba, riba, riba.
Alright, you piece of shit.
At least you got representation in cartoons.
Yeah, your people are the ones making the cartoons.
Yeah, but I'm never in them. Except for Rugrats Hanukkah.
Still trying to get that.
There's
from the back.
there's a Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year, where we try new fruits and dip apples in honey to have a sweet New Year.
But you
When
didn't
is
buy
that?
any of those, right?
When is that? It's usually in November, but it goes on the Hebrew Jewish calendar, which I don't know how it works really. But it's like fall time.
How about you use the regular calendar?
We go by the moon.
It is 2019.
You
Use
go by
the
the moon
regular-
because we do.
Caesar calendar, I think.
Mayan.
Use the Mayan calendar.
So
Yo, did you hear the world was supposed to end
really,
from
You
the
think
blood
Jews
moon?
Believe that?
The blood moon.
Oh, that happened last
Is that
week.
a Jewish book?
You guys see
It
it?
happened yesterday.
Did it happen yesterday?
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
I was scared. I was holding out. I was like,
Well, I
man,
mean,
the world-
on Monday.
No. Hello, folks, if you're listening. Wow.
I mean, earlier today.
I mean, yesterday.
I mean,
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
4
Kang.
days from now. What?
what is your favorite Christian thing?
My favorite Christian thing?
We're switching. Like, what do you do as like a Christian that keeps you like
His finisher.
on your feet? Got a cross?
No.
You play lacrosse?
Maybe.
What a perfect question.
You know, lacrosse, fun fact, is the actual national sport of Canada,
Really?
not hockey.
What's a Jewish
You mean
sport?
hockey?
Hockey.
Oh, hello.
What is
Jews
the
like-
Jewish
Jews-
sport?
Jews really like soccer.
What? That surprises me.
In Israel, there's a lot of soccer fields. When I was there last year, and
Yeah.
like I was like, whoa, I like soccer. There's a lot of soccer commercials. There's a lot of weird stuff that's big there. Like Dragon Ball is big in Israel.
I feel like they like golf. That'd be it.
They got it on Nick India. Or Nick Israel, not Nick. They only have Nick India in Israel. It's weird.
So they really enjoy soccer.
They like soccer, basketball. They got their own Jewish basketball league.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
That's where Kobe Bryant's from, I've heard.
Yeah. He speaks fluent Hebrew.
Kobe Bryant?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he speaks fluent Hebrew. Do you know that?
Assists are fucking money then.
His sister. Hardly even know her.
He was not trying to hand that out.
So when you went to Israel, Brandon, you went to the Wailing Wall, right?
I did went to the Wailing Wall.
And he dabbed.
I
You have
did
fun
that.
there?
You can use that as a picture for the thumbnail.
I might. Did you leave a note to all
I
the
did leave a note.
things? Oh, really?
Well, I
did you
got
say?
Hit the
I
dab
gotta
with-
I put people from the neighborhood's notes, cause like my mom's like
people over
Brandon.
there was
I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I don't even remember what I put in mine. I think I was like, just make me live long or something.
Nice.
You're like, hello, Jewish Jesus, it's me, Brendan.
I'm just trying to think of
Give
the
me money.
highlights of Israel. I saw an Arabic copy of The Boss Baby on DVD.
Did you buy it?
No, because
No
we're in the
way,
we're in the
Muslim.
Arabic area, and like we didn't feel safe.
It's like you crossed
So
over
like
to
a bomb could
Palestine.
have gone on.
No. Then like in Yerushalayim,
Whoa.
there's this there's like the big market area, right?
Yeah.
And within it, there's different like markets. There's Jewish market. There's a Muslim Arabic
Well, if
market.
it's a big market, what football team doesn't have?
The Israel intelligent Jews. Fuck.
Damn, they
I
always
fell
like
down.
making up stuff for mascots.
Israel intelligent Jew.
Oh.
But
Who just got you? You just gonna glaze past that?
What about mascots?
Oh, you're in a big market.
Yes.
That it?
There's a
Yeah,
lot
they all
of
play
there's
nose
like
tap.
there's interesting shirts. There's like one that said Israel. Did you mean Palestine? And it was like a Google search. That was pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
a fucking controversial ass shirt. What the
I
fuck?
know there's weird ass shirts. There's one with Goku wearing Supreme.
You
And I
sent
bought.
us a couple of those
I
pictures.
know. I
remember
bought.
that now.
I bought a Jimmy Neutron Yarmulke.
Did you?
Is that like his hair, but with like a yarmulke
No.
on top, or his hair like,
I was at
or
this
his head with a yarmulke?
random shop that sells yarmulkes, and they have a bunch of weird shit. They got like MAGA yarmulkes. But she's like,
MAGA yarmulke.
these are our cartoon characters. This Peter Pan, and I'm like, that's not Peter Pan. That's Jimmy Neutron.
Did she actually tell you that was Peter Pan?
She said it was Peter Pan.
What a fucking big ass mix up.
This is Peter Pan.
This is Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
So that's your
But
highlights of
I-
Israel.
And I'm trying to think of one more thing. Some guy tried to sell me a dog on the street. It was like
Did
this
you
What
buy
weird.
it?
dog was it?
It was like a dilapidated dog. It looked fucked up, and then I was just looking at it to see if it's okay. This guy walks out of a store and he says, 50 shekel.
Did you have 50 shekels on you?
I didn't want to buy a dog.
But did you have 50 shekels on you?
I had 40.
Oh,
How
you're
much
not
is
real
50
Jew.
shekel in USD?
Let's
Uh,
Google.
Google history. That's
That's Google history.
that's. But there's a lot of. It's not that dangerous in Israel. That's my biggest takeaway. It wasn't that dangerous when I was there. At least the parts I was at.
50
I
shekels
was
is
what is
$13.59.
That's
Oh.
well, was it a small dog or a
It
big
was
dog?
a small, fucked up looking dog. It like had a missing ear.
I'm not buying that for no $15,
Dirty.
douche.
There's a lot of stray
You better be
cats. too.
vaccinated then.
There's a lot of these
$15
cats.
on that piece of shit.
Cats there are like squirrels. They're everywhere. You have squirrels where you live, like I do, but I doubt.
Yeah, like
I doubt
you
you
live.
too.
You know
your
I
house
do.
is squirrel.
Okay.
I don't know about Lou,
And they got killer popsicles.
but I'm feeling 20.
Well, what'd you want to say about me, nigga? I'll beat your monkey ass, Kermit.
You ain't got squirrels.
You guys should go to
No.
Israel.
Think we'd have
No.
fun there? What's there to do there besides visit the Wailing Wall?
I would go just to buy like the really bootleg shirts.
Yeah, that's what. There's a lot of good bootleg stuff. That was my biggest thing. And I got a PS2 game. I got Jack and Daxter for
It was
PS2.
labeled
Oh.
brand new release.
It probably was.
They do have modern game stores. They have like a lot of Call of Duty and shit because they like guns in Israel. A lot.
Oh,
Wow,
More
who
than-
would've
like, even more than America, I'd say.
Nice Second Amendment.
Because like they got these Israel Defense League people or force, whatever they're called. They just walk around with AK-47.
The women army,
There's women and men, and Big Ben.
mostly women.
There's women, but yeah. And for some reason, I got my DS charger didn't work there, so I had to get a new one.
Oh, that's very sad. Can we get 1,000 likes on this video?
Now, Brandon, you went to Israel to get laid, correct?
What?
I forgot about that.
That was a joke, man.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I fell down. Oh my god, I fell off my chair.
You have it here first. Jews,
Is
whenever
the
they
chair
fall
okay?
off their chair, go, ah!
What would you do if you fell off your chair?
I wouldn't do that.
What would you do?
I don't know. I'm not dumb
Have
enough
a
to fall out of
reasonable
my chair.
reaction.
Why don't you try? Pussy. You don't fall off your chair.
I'm not gonna try and fall off my chair because you did.
No, I guess you're
How
not
do you
as much.
fall off your chair? You're just sitting down.
I have a spinny chair and I move it around a lot and I play with the the going up and down
With
things.
them balls like it's FIFA.
All right, so Brandon, we gotta get into the gritty nitty of it now.
The gritty nitty, the nitty gritty, gritty nitty.
The gritty
bars.
nitty.
Yes.
What's it like to be circumcised?
Well, let me tell you, I've never felt cleaner. I'm circumcised from the waist down.
What? You have no? Do you have no legs?
Unfortunately.
It's
No,
very
they took
sad.
off his ankle skin.
Oh,
You
now
guys
what
don't
are the
have a
fucking people
poop
gonna get
sack?
excited about in Israel?
It depends where you are in Israel, actually.
How about
You
in
see a lot of
Israel?
women there.
In Tel Aviv, it's more like just like a Mediterranean city.
So there's food and water,
So it's just like a beach
An
city.
atmosphere.
That's like, yeah.
slug.
It's
another
beach
guy?
city.
There's
There's
a
a joke
beach.
for Alan.
Yeah. But but there's a place there that's actually called Gay Beach.
Are there gay people at
Did
the
you
beach?
go there?
Yeah, there's a big rainbow flag.
Oh,
Don't they get fucking killed for being gay?
Nah, not in this part, because this is a new part of Israel. They're like, we don't want to do with those people that don't like the other people. And they
you stayed there
party.
mostly.
Yeah,
I would assume
Is it-
you would.
they drink Gold Star beer, brother. And at a wedding, I got Gold Star beer because I didn't ask for my age. Hell yeah.
Hey-o. And then you got laid.
They don't even drink real shit like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
They sell. No, I don't. No, well, they don't. That's just a Canadian thing. Never mind. Because they sell beer in every store in America, right? Like in just random variety stores and shit,
Not every store, but
or like a lot.
a decent amount, yeah.
We're just
Anywhere
now.
with
We
food.
just for a while in Canada, we just had to have like liquor stores, and they couldn't get beer like Walmart or something.
Yeah, you can get beer at Walmart here.
But now we're changing because of Doug Ford,
Good old Doug Ford.
brother
Rest in
of
peace,
Rob.
Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
R.O.B.
He's doing crack with God now.
He's doing. But now this Doug guy is taking away my money that I was paying off my tuition from the government. But I don't want to get into that.
You frick dog.
All right, so I try to talk about being circumcised, but I really don't. I'm
I don't know what to
circumcised as
say. I
well.
don't know what it's not like to be
Uh,
circumcised.
Does anybody
had it like
here
a
know
day.
what it's like? Lou, are you circumcised?
No, I am not.
Oh, now we have opposing
Oh.
factors here. So what's it like to have smegma?
Does it taste
I
good?
don't know. Never had it.
Oh shit!
Do you pull back the skin?
To clean my dick.
You
You gotta brush it, like with
No.
like a tooth.
You gotta brush it?
I don't know.
no, 'cause you're circumcised.
Yeah, we're clean as a whistle.
High five.
If we get blown,
I high fived.
let's dock.
Which won't happen.
Ooh. Is it because you're
You got-
Jewish? Are you being anti-Semitic?
What's it like to be able to dock?
Yeah.
I think you can do that too.
Want to try?
Not even a little bit.
Science. True.
Okay. Well, that's what it's like to be circumcised.
And
Now, what?
uncircumcised.
And
uncircumcised.
uncircumcised, yeah. Now, let's get into the itsy bitsy spider. All
Oh
right.
shit. I'm
What's your
scared.
opinions on the Holocaust?
Clearly wasn't real.
That's very true.
Did you go to the Holocaust Museum?
Hello? Did you go to the Holocaust Museum?
Oh my god, he died.
He's
He
very
was
Hello?
assassinated by fucking
Hello?
something Netanyahu. What's his name? Yahoo.net.
I go to the store and they say, how much does that Holocaust?
Oh,
I said hella much.
but did you go
It
to the
costs hella.
Holocaust Museum?
In Washington, I was going to go to it, and I went to like inside of it for a bit, but a bird shat on me.
Is that the same bird
Indoors?
that we've seen before?
Which bird?
I don't know. You got a picture of a bird that's about to attack you, and you get
Oh, that's
really
a
scared.
different bird. That wasn't in Washington. This
You
was
have
like a
bad
pig.
experiences with birds.
Me and birds don't get along.
You were a bird in your school play.
Please, we don't want to talk
What
about
is this about? I don't remember hearing about this.
Shout out to Brandon's high school. I almost shouted the actual school out.
I don't care. I don't go there anymore.
Vaughn.
Fun secondary school. Find me in the yearbook where they fucked up my fucking yearbook quote.
Yeah. You have a bad. Do all Jews have
What
bad
was your
experiences with birds?
quote?
My quote was supposed to be, "It could get worse," because I'm cool and funny, you know.
Yeah.
But they said they put, "It could not get worse," so it sounded like I was just like a fucking sad, depressed man.
Well, you look like one in your picture, so.
We smell like one too.
Oh,
Okay, dickhead.
God,
what did you smell like? Hey, what did you smell like? What did your
What,
dad smell like?
complaining.
Like the smell of rubbing your hands together.
They smell like money.
Like arthritis.
Money.
They smell like arthritis. They smell like cankles.
You.
Smell like
They
big.
smell like shawarma and
They smell
ankles.
like shawarma and
Like
wraps.
monkey scrotum.
That's just my dad.
That's just
What the fuck's my cat doing? They smell like cats.
What are you doing, Buffy?
They smell like feces.
What is your favorite movie about the Holocaust? You know how there's a fuck ton of movies that have Holocaust imagery or are completely about the Holocaust. What's your
Toy
favorite
Story
one?
3.
Okay, that is one.
Lotso Huggin' Bear played
You
a
got
really
one?
good Hitler.
He did play a really good Hitler.
I'm already Hitler.
And then the baby played a really good Doctor of Death.
Yeah.
Dr. Boss Baby.
Was Wonder Woman in World War II or World War One?
One.
I don't care about that.
Infinity War.
That's a pretty good Holocaust movie.
Oh my god, it is. Thanos equals Hitler. Confirmed. That's the title for this episode. It's gonna be nothing to do with Thanos or Hitler. Well, it's got something to do with Hitler, but it's just
Now
gonna
you can
be-
put Marvel in the tags.
I can.
Eat that, Marvel.
Piece of
Throwing
shit.
Marvel.
I don't know.
You're icing up my sandwich right now.
Why did I get kicked?
You did not get kicked. You're okay, Brandon.
Okay, so Kang
Yeah.
and Loo. What do you think about the Oscar nominations?
Who's Oscar?
Was he nominated?
And what
for?
was he nominated for?
Sesame
Shut up.
Street.
That was my line. I'll kill you.
Yeah, too much
I will
pause.
skin you alive. And
Okay,
eat your
Arthur
foreskin.
Morgan.
You like Moonlight?
I don't got one.
Remember that one?
That one 2 years ago.
That movie gay.
Your foreskin is somewhere.
The Jews hate gay people? I gotta ask that question. Does your dad hate gay people?
No, they got a gay
Orthodox,
beach. He just
Orthodox Hasidic Jews hate them,
Yeah.
but there's
said. Now, which one of those is Jerry Seinfeld?
Jews really like Trump too.
What? Why do they like Trump? Why
Because
do you
he likes
know that?
Trump likes Israel.
Yeah, but why do you...
Because his dad probably
He
supports
helps out
Trump.
Israel. Because my parents see all these Jewish friends, and they're like, Trump's not that bad. He's helping Israel, you know.
I like how your dad's Jewish friends are your dad.
They all just grow up to be the same person.
Once they hit the
Every
age
Jew
of 50,
is
they
a
all
hive
turn
mind.
different. Whoa. Is that a conspiracy theory? Is that a game theory?
There's no Jewish video games. I've been looking for some forever.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
What would you do in a Jewish video game?
Get money.
No, I'd think like I'd have like a keep a boomerang, yarmulke boomerang.
Okay.
I don't know how a yarmulke is a boomerang.
Or like a ninja star.
More of a frisbee.
Ninja star.
So
Hell
it'd be
yeah.
like a superhero, like Jew one then. You'd be
Yeah,
like
I'd say it'd be like a SNES 2D platformer.
mm.
Way to go back into the 1900s. I was about to call you Mikey.
Or
Well, that
Paul.
is
He has a
typical
show
Mikey.
about old games.
Shout out Bit Talk.
Tecmo Bowl coming
Link will
soon.
be in the description, not BSW though.
Brandon, do you have any questions
Actually,
for us?
you should link his I guess he doesn't have one, but make a playlist of Game Dev Tycoon and then Kang will
That's
link
my
that.
best series. It's a lot of ups and downs, I'd say.
Yeah. Is a Jew not being good at managing money?
It's just Jew.
I go up and down.
So you're not very good at it. Eventually you crash.
Spoilers.
Bandicoot.
It's
Yeah,
only
big
6
spoilers,
episodes. I'm pretty sure you could tell.
You can tell what's gonna happen when episode 5 is. It's all going downhill.
But wait till you see the story of Rattle and Tattle. And don't watch an episode where I say something I didn't say, but the caption makes me. The caption says I said something I didn't say.
Watch episode 2, skip to 7 minutes and 20 seconds in.
Oh, it's gonna
I
ruin
don't
my
know if that's
career.
the time or not, but it's I think it's episode 2,
It's about being in debt.
which a Jew should
I'm a nigga,
not
I'm a
be
kid.
in.
Some other.
But Brandon, do you have any questions for us? Well, actually, hold on. I got one more question. What's a synagogue look like?
Depends.
Well, I mean,
It's
you don't
kind of
got
like-
crosses. What you got? A big Star of David?
We got Star of David and like glass. What are those glass things called? We got big Torahs.
What's your
They call me
rabbi?
Big Toe.
What's your rabbi wear?
A bikini.
I don't want to have that image in my head.
Now, which rabbi touched you in your no-no parts?
There you go, the berg.
Rabbi Goldberg. He said, Brendan,
He said, "You're next."
You're next. Give me your penis. Jeez.
So did your
Goldberg
parents-
just stands at a fucking in the what's it called not something ward where
Fortnite.
fucking no
A fetal position.
infirmary ward,
I see you.
the one where the bitches have all their babies that are just born.
The
And
nurse.
Goldberg just goes around circumcising them, telling them they're next.
I'm trying to think of
Where
what it's called now.
Where do babies come from?
I swear it's infirmary, something like that.
No,
Maternity ward, I think.
maternity could be, but it starts with like a N out here. Like it's got like a official ass name.
Yeah,
New male.
This is what we do on the Loo Kang Kast. We look it up.
Featuring Brandon.
So Brandon, any questions you have for us Christians that you never understood?
What's your guys' view on Jews before you met me? Be honest.
Jews were the big smelly people.
Like, have you ever had any Jew interactions
No.
or notable Jewish
No,
moments?
you were dead ass the only Jew I know or have ever known.
Do you have any Jewish opinions on Jews?
Not serious ones.
Yeah. Pretty much they were just like regular people, except for they just went to
Except
different
They
church.
like money and have big
They
noses.
got,
in the
except they
world.
got funny hats.
Yeah, well, we have funny hats sometimes too. Talk to my main man Abraham Lincoln.
I used to think he was Jewish because his name is Abraham.
Buzzing.
Good.
Pussy.
I think he might be Jewish, but I'm not sure.
I think all my opinions on Jews came from Snot and American Dad.
Opinions.
All my
Yeah,
opinions.
everything I know about Jews came from Family Guy, so I don't know how you should feel about that.
This is why we're doing this episode.
To teach the masses.
To teach the masses and the masturbating kangaroos and the loos.
And
Now we know
You
a
are
little bit more.
looser.
But do you want to ask us what a church looks like?
I don't know, I've seen movies.
'Cause I don't know what a. I
Wait,
don't remember.
don't you go to a mosque?
No, that's fucking Muslims.
That's Muslims.
Oh no, he goes to the Cinnabon.
Yeah. You guys, you should watch the Hebrew Hammer for an episode.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna do that.
We're
Or
learning.
Schindler's
from you.
List.
Okay,
Schindler-
maybe Schindler's List.
I've never seen it actually.
Oh, that's a big one though. That's a big one. It's a big
should.
one, Lou.
I'm a
Let's go.
big one. I have a big one. I'll show you a big one.
Speaking of Brandon, the Jews have big ones. What's the Jews' average?
I can
Don't
only
ask
speak.
him that. He's gonna say, "Yeah, we have gigantic peepees."
You took the words out of my dick.
What do you have, a foreskin?
Not anymore. Not
Where do you
after
think your foreskin is right now?
My dad used to say he planted in the backyard and made a penis tree.
No wonder you're gay.
I
That's
thought
not
you
it.
were gonna say he used to say he ate it, and I don't know why. Like I thought you. My dad said that he ate it.
It tasted
Yeah,
like
that's Jewish
yeah,
tradition. Once your son's circumcised, you eat the fucking
we dry it out and it tastes like beef
the
jerky.
circumcision.
We dry it out and it tastes like beef jerky.
He spread some hummus on it, and you're good to go.
He put it in his shawarma.
would you get circumcised now, Lou?
No.
What if you got
No,
like
that-
$1 million?
Hell no.
If I had foreskin, I'd do it.
For $1 million, yeah. If I get put
$1 million,
Yeah.
you're set for life.
No, you're not.
Set for a
That's
while.
like a 4-year decent salary.
If
I
you're
don't know
smart.
about you, but that's a great salary for a year for me. Whew.
For
I
4
could
years?
live on $1 million.
No, you can't.
I could live forever
Guys
on $1
like-
million.
You guys like peanut butter on celery?
You ever tried peanut butter on a Pop-Tart?
Yes.
You ever tried Nutella on a waffle?
No.
Yeah. No, not a waffle. Pancake, yes.
Waffle. Good.
Blue waffle.
Full waffle.
You ever get tricked by those things online where your friends like look up blue waffles and then you do it?
Oh, that thing that says hot local singles in your area?
I remember there's a thing where you can make a thing or like a URL, a custom URL, and make it lead to a website. People made websites saying like brandonisgay.com. I'm like, that's not a website, and I click it, and then it takes me to Meatspin.
It takes you to your Facebook profile.
Yeah, meat spin.
Sounds like a foreskin joke again.
It really does. That's all I knew about Jews going into this conversation, Brandon. They had no foreskin. They have big noses. They're good with money. And
we actually used our
politics.
foreskin as a yarmulke.
That was a big revelation to me there. I was like, that's a great idea. They should just like patch up the whole family's foreskin to make one good yarmulke.
A family yarmulke. A family heirloom. Passed down for
That
generations.
sounds like the
Yeah.
most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
That seems like it would be moldy.
I don't know.
Imagine the
Ask your dad.
smell of that, just decomposing fucking
Dick tip.
foreskin.
Dick tip.
Dick tip.
Got big dick tip word.
No one's ever talked about foreskin this much
I know, right?
at any point.
What about five skin?
Now let's move this along. I'm getting very cold.
Okay. Well,
Speaking
Brandon.
of cold,
I gotta think of another Jew question for you. and it's getting tough. I don't know much about Jews. Tell us a fun fact about your family.
A fun fact about my
I don't know about Jewish
We're all
people.
Jewish.
about Jewish people.
Yeah.
Jewish people made a lot of Marvel comics,
Nice.
and the Flash is Jewish.
That's a big one. Like
The Flash.
which Flash? Like Barry Allen or
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't remember the other one's name. It's like
the
Kevin.
Flash. The Flash.
The fucking foreskin again.
Is that
Foreskin
like
again.
17 again?
Was Zac Efron? Is Zac Efron Jewish? I bet Zac Efron's Jewish.
I have the same birthday as him, I think.
And what day would that be?
So he's Jewish by default.
October 3rd.
Shout out to all the October gang people.
Better than September gang.
No. Hee-haw.
Ooh, Family Guy joke.
Yeah, Family Guy joke.
What's your favorite episode of Family Guy about Jews?
Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy.
I like the one where they're looking at the money and they're like, "Woo!"
Which one is that?
What a very non-specific thing that
It's-
probably never happened.
No, they're bringing money into the bank, and all these rabbis are outside of it, and they're like catcalling it.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
It's not an episode, more of a cutaway gag.
Actually, I think my favorite Jewish episode is the one where they go to Poland in the time machine with Mort. That's with Morty.
Road to Germany or some shit.
South Park is good Jew episodes. Like El Jubacabra,
Yeah.
Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. I don't know about R.I.P., but
Is he dead?
he's gone.
Rest
He
in
left.
He lost his last cord.
This is the last thing holding them together. He turned into diarrhea. Hanky the magical Christmas diarrhea.
Have you ever
Diarrhea
had,
soup.
Can I just ask you a question that's just really personal?
Yes.
I got corn nuts yesterday, and I didn't know they're corn. I thought they were just nuts, and they had like corn flavor or something.
Oh wow, who would have known? Who would
Do
have
you like
guessed
corn
corn
nuts?
nuts had corn?
You a corn nut guy,
I don't know.
Conan?
What flavor corn nuts?
I got ranch.
No.
That's just because Lou hates ranch.
You don't like
Don't
ranch?
be
Shut up.
discouraged about it, Brandon.
I didn't like the corn nuts
I don't know if I've ever had corn nuts.
because I usually at the store in my school I usually get this big Rice Krispie, and I was like, man, I don't want a big Rice Krispie today. I want something new.
Some ranch corn nuts.
Some ranch corn nuts. Exactly. You know.
Well, I think that's a good topic to leave our episode
Wait.
on.
Can I have one more thing?
Sure.
Best cookie for milk. Oreo.
Oreo. Yeah.
Blue?
No.
Golden Oreo.
No.
Cookie Crisp.
What? That's a cereal.
It's a fucking cereal made of cookies. You can't suck a dick.
How is that?
It's
I
not
don't.
very good either.
it's not
I
really
bought
a
it recently. It's not good. The premise is a lot better in the taste.
Well, because you're racist.
Oreos are made
So?
for cookies. The Oreos are made for.
Oreos are made for cookies. That's going to be the tagline of this episode.
See you next time, folks.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and tune in later for another episode. Another episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk. Make
Thanks
sure
for
to
having me,
follow
Kang.
us on Twitter at
Not Brandon.
at King Corp, at Tupac is boring, and what's your Twitter, Brandon?
Follow Joe
The
was
the underscore
somewhere.
BSW on Twitter.
There you go.
at Joe Carb something.
Well,
Joe Carbs 92.
33, I think.
Thanks for informing us on some Jewish things, Brandon.
Thanks for having me, Kang.
Be sure to stay
And Lou.
halal.
Woo woo woo, you know it.
Say Lulu. It's
Maybe.
pretty epic.
Let's get this bread.
Thank you for listening. Click the box on the top left for a video catered just for you, or click a box on the bottom left for every episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk.
Or you can click the top right for every episode of the Loo Kang Kast. And don't forget to click the bottom right box to subscribe to the channel.
Bazinga.